Hello and welcome to yet another beautiful episode of Talking Digital Marketing. Of course, you know it's Media House, Africa's premier online business and lifestyle hybrid station. I am Adebola Adegoye. Last week on the show, it was very enlightening and we brought you into the world of Facebook advertisement. That was episode 1 and we will be continuing on to episode 2 today. If you missed the first episode, of course, you can watch it on our Facebook channel, Media House, and you can also like and follow our Facebook page at Media House MG. But what we have here for today, we will be taking you a step further into the world of Facebook advertisement, and we will be looking at the different types of Facebook advertisement. Of course, I have Mr. Emmanuel Ibekwe here in the studio, Immaculate Emmanuel, and he will be doing justice to that as usual, as he did last year. But before then, don't go away. Welcome back. It's still Talking Digital Marketing right here on Media House. And before the break, I said we will be talking about Facebook advertisement, the different types of Facebook advertisement. Mr. Emmanuel Ibekwe, Digital Marketing Consultant, over to you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Debola, for having me once again in your studio. Thank you, all our viewers. Okay, today I want to just take us a little bit into Facebook advertising. Today I want to start practically by reminding us that I mentioned that for you to run a Facebook ad, you need to have a Facebook page, or you need to be an admin on a Facebook page. Now, once you have a Facebook page and you're done setting it up, you will notice that before I say that, the next part which I want to say, I would advise that you use a laptop to run your Facebook advertisement, because with your laptop, you'll be able to have the full options of everything you wish to run on the Facebook advert. Now, if you use an iPhone, an iPad, or mobile phone, you would not really get all the options you're supposed to get. So I would really advise that you use a laptop to run your Facebook advertisement. Now, on to the next thing. Once you're done setting up your page, to create an ad, all you need to do is go to where your Facebook profile is, click on the drop-down button just below it. You see create an ad. You see the option to create an ad there. Now click on that button to create an ad. Facebook will take it's time to just load up a page for you, take you to an entirely new page. Once it's done loading up that page, you will see a page that will list out some things for you. And some of the things to list out are campaign. You see by the left hand side, you see campaign, objective, audience, placement, budget and schedule, format, media, and additional creatives. Now, once you've seen this page, Facebook ad wants to take you on a step-by-step process through which you'll be able to run your ad successfully. So you've gotten to this page. Let's start with the first one, the objective. What do you want to get by running an advert? Now, with the objective, you have a lot of options. And depending on what you intend to achieve, you can decide to choose one or the other option. But let me take us through all the options we have so you can know which one you want to choose for whatever campaign it is you want to run. Now, the first option you're going to see there is brand awareness. If you wish to choose this option for the Facebook advert you want to run, understand fully well that what you intend doing is just to publicize your brand out there so that people can see you, so that it can be visible in the eyes of persons. And yes, we do, for those in marketing, we do understand that we are only warming to your customer considering how highly visible you are to the customer. If they do not know you exist, you do not exist. The moment they know you exist, then your business exists. So if you're choosing brand awareness, it definitely means you just want to publicize your brand so that a lot more persons will be able to see it. The next one we want to touch on here is the reach. It's directly below brand awareness. Now with the reach, you just want to reach the maximum number of persons for your advert. You just want to reach the maximum number of persons in the particular advert you want to run. So in a reach, you are not really specific about whether the person takes an action on your ad, whether he does not take an action, whether he clicked on it. If Facebook is measuring it, what it will measure, it will only measure how many persons saw the advert. It will not necessarily measure how many persons clicked on it or how many persons took an action based on the advert you ran. The next one I want to talk about, right under consideration, which is the middle platform, is traffic. Now you only use traffic when you want to run an ad that will direct people to a website, direct people to a landing page, direct people to somewhere off Facebook or on Facebook, depending on what you're trying to publish or what you're trying to publicize. Now, if you want to use the traffic method for running an advert, all you need to do is to ensure that you already have a set page where people are going to land on, or where you're directing people to once you're running the advert. So from that advert, the only way Facebook will charge you for that advert is when people leave the advert they've seen to move over to where you want them to be, which is your website or your landing page. The next one I want to talk about is engagement. Now with engagement, what are you trying to do? Basically with engagement has some other versions of it. It has the part where people can comment, where they can like, where they can even like your page. Now with engagement, all you're trying to do is this. You're trying to show forth and expose your page out so that a lot more persons can see the page, expose your post so that a lot more persons can see the post, and then you're trying to elicit a response from persons who are seeing your advert. So if you run an advert now and you choose and you click on engagement, you only get viewed by Facebook the moment someone comments on your post, the moment someone likes the post, or the moment someone likes the page. Aside these three, you will not get viewed for any other thing. If the person sees the post and walks away, or just scrolls up, or just skips it, you will not get viewed. But so long as the person has liked the post, either liking the post or making a comment, no matter how little, that's when Facebook will get to charge you. And the next one after engagement is app installation. So let's say you just publish an application, you're trying to expose it to a lot of persons, you need people to see the app you just developed. This is the advert for you. App installs. You just use app installs to draw people to the particular store, Play Store for Google, and the iStore for Apple products. So you just direct people to that site so that they can download the application you just created. That is what you use apps installs for.
I must commend you, Mr. Emmanuel. You're doing a very great job. I told you at the beginning of the show that this episode promises to be very enlightening, and I'm sure you're going to attest to the fact that it is going as planned. Okay, still to come after the break, he is going to go further into types of Facebook advertisements. Welcome back. This is still Talking Digital Marketing on Media House. And let me use this opportunity to give you this first-hand information. Do you want to learn graphic design, video editing, and logo creation? And you've been looking for avenues to learn this? Don't you worry. You can call the numbers on your screen or send an email to the email address on your screen. Now let's go back to the topic of today, Facebook advertisement. And Mr. Emmanuel is doing a great job, and he has said so many things that you need to know about Facebook advertisement. Mr. Emmanuel, back to you.
Okay, thank you very much again. Yes, I stopped at app installations or app installs as they are named on Facebook. The next one I want to talk about right now is video views. Now with video views, when you're running an advert and you want to choose the video views as your objective, then you definitely should know that it's a video you want to advertise. And your intent is to ensure that people get to view the video you're posting online. Now, this is a very nice form of advert because looking at the statistics for 2017, there's a prediction that over 70% of sales that we made this year will come from videos. So it's a very nice, you would agree with me that many times you're on Facebook, you see a video advert coming up, you tend to click on it to watch what the video is all about. Now, that's what video views is all about. So if you need to push a video out there for a lot of persons to see it, your objective or the one you're choosing is definitely video views. Next after that is lead generation. And for lead generation, your aim is simple. After people see your advert, they like what it is you're pushing. Now, usually the hard part is converting these persons to whatever it is you're pushing. To make it easier for you, Facebook has created a lead generation platform where you can get the person's name, person's phone number, email address, you have a lot of options. You can even decide to get the person's home address, for instance, so you can be able to convince the person a lot better as regards the product you want to push. But with lead generation, your aim is just to simply get the person's data so you can have one-on-one access to the person. So you can communicate to the person via mail, via SMS, any medium you want to choose. It's all up to you. After that, right under the conversions, the first one I have there is conversions. With conversions, what you're trying to do is very simple. Now, someone has seen your advert, but regardless of that, you want to make sure that an action really took place after the person has seen your advert. It's not enough to see an advert. What really will be enough is to ensure that the person buys the product you're pushing, for instance, or registers for a training you're pushing. So conversion, Facebook conversion will help you take it a step further to move it from the Facebook page to where the person will need to register for the product, for instance. If it's a website, register on the website, for instance. If it's a sale, the person makes a purchase from just that advert. So that's what conversion is all about. Conversion takes it a step further from Facebook to the page where you're supposed to make an action. And then Facebook will track all these actions, even off Facebook, to the website. Immediately under conversions, we have the product catalog sales. Now with product catalog sales, which we might have been seeing a lot when you're browsing on Facebook, just that we don't know that that's what they are, is when a big company, for instance, maybe they sell, let's use a popular marketplace like Jumia. They sell too many things. Now, they sell too many products. They would not want to run an individual advert for each individual product. What they will do is a product catalog sales. In this form of advert, all they need to do is to just give the products IDs, and then once they create IDs for each different product, they then create a product catalog sales advert. Under this advert, they get to input all these product IDs, and once they input all these IDs, the products will be running as one advert. Meaning, this instance you're seeing shoes lined up there, the next minute you're seeing socks, you're seeing iron, you're seeing a standing fan, you're seeing an air condition, you're seeing different multiple things at the same time. That's what the product catalog sales does for you. It will save you the hassle of trying to create a different advert for each different product. And the last one on our list here is the store visit. With a store visit, there are two versions actually. There is the online version and there is the offline version. The online version will basically move you from Facebook right to the person's store online. So it moves you and it's all trackable. So it will move you from the person's advert to where the person needs you to be, the store where you need to go and check out the product or buy a product. The second version, which is the offline version, is where you are trying to direct a set of persons. Let me take it practical. Let's say Ikeja, for instance. I have a very big restaurant in Ikeja and I need a lot of persons to come down to my store, to my restaurant, and have their favorite meal or something. All I need to do is to run a store visit advert. So it keeps popping up in your face and you keep seeing it. I'll probably use a very nice picture of a very sumptuous meal, and you keep seeing it and it looks very inviting, prompting you to want to try to come over to my restaurant down in Ikeja to come and visit the place offline. Now, we're considering the fact that it's not usually very measurable to say, oh, so and so person came to this store because he saw this advert on Facebook. Facebook cannot literally track the person. But it helps because Facebook will only send that advert based on how you set it though, to only target those around that restaurant. So the store visit is basically to move people from your Facebook advert to your store, either the online version or the offline version. And that will be all for the Facebook objectives.
Wow, I think you agree with me that our digital marketing consultant, Mr. Emmanuel Ibekwe, has taken us on a journey on Facebook advertisement. Of course, this is not all you need to know on Facebook advertisement. There's so much more to know about it. And this is just episode 2. Like I said earlier, if you've not seen episode 1, go to our YouTube channel, Media House, subscribe and watch the video. You can also visit our Facebook page, like and follow. It's facebook.com/Media House NG. That's all on Facebook advert for today. And as I said earlier, there will be a training coming up on the 26th to 29th of July 2017. What training am I talking about? If you want to learn how to do graphics, how to edit videos, and how to create logo, you know what to do. Call the numbers on your screen and also send your messages to the email address on your screen. It's been a wonderful time here on Talking Digital Marketing. I am Adebola Adebuki. Until next week, stay digital.